Hi, this is Rachel with DeliverTrees, and today I'm going to be showing you how to put together your succulent terrarium. And so what you're going to do is start with a clean surface and have something that's going to protect it. So like a piece of paper, plastic, or garbage bag works just fine. So in your kit you'll have several things. You're going to have a piece of paper that will tell you how to take care of your plants after it's taken care of. You put it together. You're going to have a bag with your soil and rocks in it, and I'll have a little diagram here and for each terrarium that's coming to you. So they might be different depending on what terrarium you have. And then you'll have a bag full of your soils and sands, and I'll show you what those look like. So you have a bag of sand, bag of soil, bag of rocks, and depending on what you choose for your decorations, you'll get those as well. And then you'll also get your glass for your terrarium and your succulent itself. So it's very easy. All you do is follow the steps. So first, second, third, and fourth, and then all you're going to do is just follow those in that step. So we'll first start with our sand in this case. And so with that, we're using the sand as a way for drainage to go to the bottom because succulents love to be dry. They're desert plants. It's very important that they stay nice and dry and not be too moist. Otherwise they could be flooded and that can kill them. So we have our sand in the jar here, and then we're just going to kind of level it out. You can shake it if you want to. And then it doesn't really matter what it looks like on the inside here because no one's going to be seeing that. If you want a level plane, you're going to want to make sure that you pat that down. Or if you want to play around and have some cool effects, you can, take a toothpick in there and change things around, make some sand art. And so a little tip that I found is when you get your succulent, you want to take it out and then carefully kind of remove some of this dirt at the bottom, loosen up the soil and the roots, just so that it's a little bit smaller. You can also kind of break up the dirt at the top here. And then you're going to put it right in to your jar. And then you're going to want to kind of give it a little bit of space at the top, but not too much space. It looks like we have about an inch of sand here, or less. And now we're going to take number 2, and we're going to pour that into our terrarium. And just kind of have it in there nice and easy. Just kind of tap it in. And we can be messy because we have a protected space. And that's kind of the fun thing about terrariums. You can kind of be as messy or as clean as you want to be. It all just depends on how you feel like doing it that day. It's gardening after all. And so we've got most of our dirt in here. We're going to want to kind of pack that down a little bit. Like I said, you can be messy at this point. It doesn't really matter. We're going to be cleaning this up a little later anyways. So pack it in, pack it in. And that's looking pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more here. Just a little more. And it's okay if you get it in there inside of the actual succulent itself, because later on you can go in with a paintbrush and kind of just dust it out, or you can just kind of blow it off like that, and it's back to normal. Now, with our last step, it's kind of more of a decorative thing, is our rock. And we're just going to put that on top and put it around. It just kind of makes the plant pop. It's really quite nice. And again, I'm not going to worry too much about getting the rock onto the table since this is our safe spot, our safe place. Oh, see, there I just kind of dumped some there, but it's okay. And just kind of rough. You can do it just rough because we're going to come back in here and sort of place it around and make it look nicer. Just like that. And then I see a little spot here that needs a little bit more. I'll just continue dumping it in there. Just like that. It's almost like landscaping on a very, very, very small scale. Alright, so now that we've got our rock in there, we can kind of dust off the edges, make it a little bit cleaner. And then we can add our final touches, which in this case we've chosen some really nice sea glass, which is beautiful. It's been crushed against seawater for quite some time, and it's kind of transformed into this almost dusty white and green color. It's very pretty. And now we've got a beautiful terrarium. And a little hint on watering these guys is you want to make sure you don't do it too much. They love sun, so make sure you get a lot of sun. And when you do water them, you're going to want to make sure that it's measured and that you don't water them into their crown right here, because that can cause mold and it's no good. So what you can do is you can actually take one of these. It's a little syringe and it's never been used before. It's clean. It's just fine. You can buy these brand new at stores, medical supplies places. We also sell them as well if you would like to look on our website, DeliverTrees.com. And what you can do is you can fill it up with water. You can measure exactly what you're getting right on the side. And then it's also great because you can spot water. You can get it right in there at the base and not have to worry about getting it in the crown, and you know exactly what you're getting. So that's how you make a terrarium and kind of water it. And I hope you enjoy your terrarium. It should be a lot of fun putting together, and each one's a beautiful creation that's completely custom to you. So thank you so much, and you can find us again on DeliverTrees.com to find your very own terrarium. Thanks guys, bye!